The Evergreen Media Network Studio, powered by Scott Tree Services.
Hey, welcome to Classic Car Radio. I'm Keith McDonald. I'm here with Mike Carano, Steve Charbonneau, and Todd Byron.
Hey.
The handsome Todd Byron. And
Thank you, Keith.
we weren't here last week. We all had stuff to do or something. But anyway, we're back. And what's happening, guys? Anyone go to Barrett-Jackson or watch Barrett-Jackson?
I watched a little Barrett-Jackson, but
I watched a lot of
the
it.
prices were low.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Brandon told me, man, you should have went.
Yeah. A lot of cars went cheap.
They did.
Yeah.
A lot of cars went for big bucks, though, too. But you know what? It's like they don't have the muscle cars like they used to. It's all exotics because Mecum takes them all up in Kissimmee in January, and then all they have down in West Palm Beach, the Maserati comes across, and then a Ford GT comes across, and they just got all these expensive, beautiful cars. Still fun to watch. I mean, they had some nice trucks. Yeah, but I watched a lot of it.
Yeah, there was
not a heck of a lot of muscle cars, really.
Yeah, but a couple of cars went cheap. I was surprised on some of the prices.
Yeah.
And then Saturday was Steve Abbott's show at Cool Cars.
Right.
That was the barbecue fest.
I heard that was a good turnout.
Over 215 cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was hot.
But it was 91 degrees
It was
Saturday.
a good show, though. They had a good time.
So where was that again?
That was at the Grant Barbecue Fest, behind Rip City.
Okay, right off US 1, right?
Right off US 1, yeah.
So tell us about what happened up at Dunkin' Donuts in the Atlantic. They got shut down.
From what I was told, they got shut down because they didn't have a permit. The owners of the parking lot didn't have a permit, or they wanted a permit for all the cars to be there.
Okay.
So they don't get sued if anything happens. I guess maybe cars were peeling out, leaving, burning some rubber.
Yeah, I saw that myself a few times when I've been there.
But now I got a flyer in the emails yesterday and said it's back on, so it'll be back on May 18th, I believe.
That's great. So they just missed April, probably?
I think they just missed April, yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yes, but it's back on.
So this is the one that the Dunkin' Donuts always has all the cars.
Yes, that over in A1A up in the Atlantic.
Right.
Yeah, the
one that
so all of a sudden they had a...
Yeah, I don't know what, like I said, I don't know, maybe somebody complained that, because there's a lot of other stores in that shopping center. Maybe somebody complained, and the owners of the shopping center said, hey, listen, if they're going to have car shows like that, because you get 150 cars up there for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what also happened at Nettie's, right? Didn't the owner of the parking lot wanted
the building next door or something?
Yeah, they wanted a permit if you're going to bring cars or have a car show there. So it's happening.
I think somebody with that one just wanted to flex their muscles.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
And I told you guys, the Father's Day show's out. They're not doing the Father's Day show down here in Vero Beach at the Elks.
I don't know why they did that. Do you know why? Is there an answer?
Craig just said there was problems and he wasn't going to do it. And
really?
That's it. It was done. Yeah, something was going on.
That's terrible.
Elks. Yeah,
that's the last show of the year for us. Then
pretty much.
Hot summer.
Yeah,
we don't see anything until what, October or November, even really.
Yeah.
I mean, they start to have shows. And
things are starting to wind
summer shows.
down.
Nobody shows up. They don't. They
too hot.
They got it's way too hot. They've got to bring a pool with them or something. So anyway, so there's another one coming up at Riverside Park on June 29th. So that's right after Father's Day, I believe, right? It's the ninth annual Burgers and Brews with a car show.
Riverside Park.
Yeah.
Right there in Vero. Yeah, June 29th from 11
Oaks
to 4.
area at Riverside Park.
Yeah.
In Vero Beach.
So where the AACA?
Yes.
There?
Yep.
Same place.
Same place.
Yep.
Is that first time? I've never heard
it. Says ninth annual.
It says ninth annual, but I've never heard of it.
I think what it is, the flyer says ninth annual Burgers and Brews. I think this is the first year of a car show.
Oh, I get
maybe. Once people see the cars, they want, once they see what happens when people bring cars in
a car show and that generates revenue. They're like, they see dollar signs.
Right. And that's what I try to explain to the when Sebastian has their concerts on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Not for nothing. If you want cars and more people, have a little car show right along the river.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't even have to give anything out. Just tell the guys they can come and park, and people will do it. And they did it with the hullabaloo, and they had over 100 cars just for the hullabaloo that they had there. So we'll see. Nobody listens to us. We're just car guys.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Car people are stupid.
The thing about this flyer is that I'm putting it up, but I don't know if Jesse can. This flyer has
the other direction.
If you look in the camera, you got
car show right here. Right, That's a little tiny thing. The rest of it, I mean, there's a car here, a classic car, but it just says car show. Really small. It doesn't tell you anything about it.
You know what?
Well, maybe I ought to call and get some info.
It's bad enough that the car on the car show flyer is a Ford Mustang 2.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a Mustang 2.
Really?
Like the 74, 75, right? Doesn't that look like
a crowd around here, huh?
Looks like it looks like a Shelby to me.
You guys are really big.
Hey, but at least that one you can see it's got a car show.
Yeah, that one says car show on it. Yeah.
So, okay.
Bold and big, you know.
So we don't have anything big coming up for car shows except for Dunkin' Donuts then, right?
Yeah, well, May 26th, the Summer Crush Winery is having a show.
Okay.
From 12 to 3. It's Hot Rodding for Heroes Car and Truck Show, a tribute to Elvis with a guy named Dave Marin. I guess he's an Elvis impersonator.
Yeah.
So the No Name Car Club is having their car show at the Summer Crush Winery on May 26th from 12 to 3.
Okay.
That's what's coming up. That's Summer Crush Winery.
Any word from American Muscle Car Museum? They doing anything?
No. They just had a show for electric cars.
Right, yeah.
Electric cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do they have?
Yeah.
I don't know, but they had a bunch of Tesla trucks up there.
Did they really?
Yeah. Well, here we go. The 2024 Treasure Coast Car Swap Meet and Car Show in Vero Beach at the fairgrounds, May 4th and 5th.
Oh, okay. So that's coming up next week.
Coming up next week.
End of next week.
Yep.
Oops. There goes my pen again.
And that'll be, admission is $10. Children under 12 are free. And that's the, I think that also coincides with the boat and sea show or something.
Right, yeah.
Something else that's going on over there that day.
Yeah.
Car show is free with paid admission, trophies, and cash prizes. So it's probably $10 to get in. And then you could see everything that's going on over there.
The boat shows at Vero Beach Riverside are really good. Really good.
I think that's a couple. I think that's what it's in conjunction with the boat show and seafood festival, whatever they're doing over there.
Wow.
So, and that's
at the fairgrounds, or
May 4th and 5th at the Indian River Fairgrounds, right over there by 66, right, or 58th Avenue.
Oh yeah,
they trailer all the boats there.
Well,
they can't drive them there.
They bring boats there. I thought the last time it was just a bunch of fishing tackle. And
they might bring
like a swap meet.
Yeah, I
know. The last time they brought like boats to sell and stuff.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. They might pick up a little more interest and have some more boats up there.
Yeah, that's another car show for May.
When I bought my first boat up there years ago, it was a car show and a boat and tackle show, and then they had the boats being auctioned off.
Oh, really?
They used to have a really big boat show every year over at Riverside.
Yeah,
a big one.
Yep.
Like they hauled in some major boats there, some big ones.
Matter of fact,
it was pretty nice.
Wheels and Keels just had it 2 weeks ago. They had their boat show.
Yeah, they boat show / car show. But did they sell boats at the Wheels and Keels thing, or is that just
all
for show? All for show.
Well, yeah, I mean, trust me, I'm still burnt. That was 2 weeks ago. I'm still peeling my knees, my legs.
Right.
I got burnt.
You better get out of the sun.
You went to Wheels and Keels?
Yeah.
Oh, did you really?
Yep. Went and brought my black Chevelle.
Nice.
And then the Bronco that we did, the 73 Bronco Eric Kalins.
Okay.
Took first place another year in a row.
Nice.
Very nice.
I know at the show on Saturday, Tom Minnick had his 57 Chieftain. Pontiac Chieftain.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It has to say Pontiac.
Yeah, with the LS3 motor in it, new tires, and I think he was in the top 5, I think. In fact, they just did a photo shoot on the car yesterday or today over by the river, Sebastian. So look for Tom's car. It's out there. It looks pretty nice now. Looks really nice.
Yeah, Pontiac's.
Pontiac's the way to go.
Hey, that reminds me, we have a Pontiac story that you guys completely ignored last time.
Did we?
And I'm not going to go
I can't believe we ignored a Pontiac.
I can't believe you mentioned Pontiac. What's wrong with you?
But that's the lead story we have here.
If he wasn't a good friend of mine, I probably wouldn't have mentioned it. But go ahead.
But it's a 61. They found a 61 Catalina convertible when they were trying to dig out of this barn. They're trying to dig out a bunch of cars to free up a Roadrunner, Hemi Roadrunner that was at the very back corner. So they had to get there, they had to go through all these cars, and then the car in front of it was a 61 Catalina. So the point is that you can poo-poo that all you want, guys, but Meekum just sold the hardtop. Now, this one was a convertible. Meekum sold a hardtop for $54,000. So they're a collector item.
Yeah,
they're good.
Yeah.
All right.
What
do we got? We got plenty of time.
The real car.
What's that?
They said they had to move the scrap pile to get to the real car.
Yeah, to the real. Yeah, that was in the front to block all the dust into the car that they really wanted. The Hemi behind it.
They did want the Hemi, yeah. But they ended up taking that Catalina too.
Nice.
So here's a fun one. Let's talk about Mopar. Okay, we got the original, and I don't know if you guys saw that if you watched Barrett-Jackson, but the original Joe Dirt Dodge Charger Daytona movie car just sold for $330,000.
Wow.
Did you see the car? Anyone? Did you see it?
Yeah, someone I seen it on one of the Facebook pages. They're like, Joe Dirt's car does exist.
Yeah.
And they had the little thing where it went across the block and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, how cool is that?
Yeah, it had the wing on it and everything, and it was actually they bought it for $18,000 first of all, and then what they did was it was in pretty good shape. I believe they said it was a 318, but they put the wing on it, and then they put the front end on it, and then they painted it different colors, like the door panels are different colors from the rest of the car, and they did a lot of paint work and made it look really crusty, they called it. And so it said that the 69 Dodge Charger Joe Dirt Daytona movie car is powered by a Dick Landy tuned 440. The movie car was built on a restored
there it is. Jesse's
XP 29 Charger base. There it is. Yeah. So it's just a base Charger. It wasn't like a RT or anything.
Right.
It was modified to look like a Daytona, artificially painted and modified to appear rusty for the movie Joe Dirt. Its headlights are functional, and it has all new ball joints, brake hoses, fuel cell, fuel and brake lines, and steering components. So it's actually a car that runs very well.
Right.
With that 440 in it, a Dick Landry 440. So there it is, Joe Dirt's car. It's actually a very powerful, good Charger. But I guess whoever bought it is going to drive it around the way it is, right? I mean, would you fix that car up even though it was pristine before they destroyed it?
I would just leave it the way it is.
Leave it like a Joe Dirt car?
Leave it as a Joe Dirt car. I mean, it's not a Super B or anything.
Really?
They might as well just leave it.
Okay. Well, the only thing I can say to that is, dang.
Dang. I remember a couple of years ago, David Spade was at Meekum and he bought a Daytona Charger like that.
Yeah, he did. I was there. I mean, I didn't see him, but I saw the Charger, and someone said, yeah, that's the one that David Spade bought. Yeah.
I was watching a thing on Sunday about the guy that actually buys all the movie prop cars.
Oh, right. Yeah?
Yep. He was going through about, he was buying the supercharged Charger from Fast and Furious.
Uh-huh.
And he had all his cars locked up, and then they got them all moved, and it had a clause in one of the contracts. And one of the guys that did the original movie, director, got to buy the cars for pennies on a dollar.
Oh, nice.
Wow. So one other thing is they had a kit car there from Knight Rider.
Yep.
They had a kit car that was there, and it was pretty well done. And it had 2 TV screens that were showing episodes of, over on the passenger side facing the driver, and they were showing episodes of David Hasselhoff and, the Knight Rider. But we got to go on a break. We're almost at 14 minutes. So we're going to hit the break time, and we'll be right back with Classic Car Radio.
Offering 24/7 emergency services, Joe Scazzari Roof Services Consulting offers prompt handling of homeowners' insurance claims and has been serving the Treasure Coast for over 40 years. Scazzari's roofing experts can fabricate and install standing seam metal roofs on site, saving you thousands of dollars. And for those do-it-yourselfers, they can cut and fabricate your metal roof and deliver it right to your home or job site. Got a flat roof? Scazzari Roofing and Consulting specializes in all commercial and residential flat roofing systems. State certified and licensed, Scazzari Roofing and Consulting is family-owned and operated. Check out their website at roofservicesconsulting.com or give them a call at 772-388-7453. or toll free at 888-675-8106. Scazzari Roofing and Consulting Contractors.
Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach is looking for hard workers. If you have experience as an automotive technician or mechanic, call Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach, 772-213-8957. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach is located at 1212 23rd Street, and they're hiring automotive technicians today. Stop by the shop or call 772-213-8957. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach.
If you operate a small business, you need services like payroll, tax compliance, HR tools, and other resources. You need Complete Employee Solutions. Vero Beach has a team of professionals, including Anthony Sammons, Matt McCain, and Jennifer Comer, who saw the need for competent payroll, HR, and employee leasing services. Call Complete Employee Solutions at 772-978-7277 or visit their website at CompleteEmployeeSolutions.com.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. That's the song that gets stuck in my head all the time.
That one?
Yeah,
That'll be the last one we play.
Yeah, I'll be no, please.
Go for it, dude.
I made sure a couple weeks you were out, we were hitting that one
We're
right.
laying in bed at night, and that song's going through my head over and over and over. And it's only like, what, 30 seconds? And
30 seconds of music.
That's the one we kept playing when he was out.
Right, yeah.
Great.
Just keep playing that song.
Great. I watch you guys.
That's why we kept playing. I was like, play a song again. Jesse's like, I'm on it.
So here's the thing. Jesse and his team are doing shorts on YouTube. You can watch shorts of our show.
Right.
Just short topics, like 1 minute, 2 minute YouTube videos. Some are informative and some just shows what a bunch of asses we are. But
Speak for yourself.
I knew that was coming.
What the hell was going on?
That was coming.
All of a sudden.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to do, we did one called How to Ceramic Coat Your Car. And Todd, you were very informative with that about what you had to do to prep ceramic coating. Yeah. And I watched the short, and it's me and you, but mostly you, and it's 2,400 views already.
No, really?
Yeah. So,
dang.
I mean, it just went up a week, and it's already got 2,400 people that watched it. Imagine that.
Yeah,
It's pretty damn good.
Todd does them at his shop, and his address is.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
But it was informative because, like, you. I thought
I don't do it. I have friends that do it.
Yeah,
but
I don't want nothing to do with it.
You got into a very good, detailed way of doing the ceramic coat.
Yeah.
Well, I just know how. I have a couple friends of mine how they go about doing it.
Right.
And they actually both, or three of them, go about it a little differently. But one of them is really extensive about it. So.
Yeah.
And I guess people liked it. We had 2,400 views out of it.
Cool.
All you, buddy.
And rising.
They just
and
wanted
rising.
to see Todd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might be at 3,000 by the end of the weekend or
What is
something.
it? Handsome? What do you say? Handsome?
Handsome devil.
My handsomeness.
So anyway, they're gonna do more shorts for us, I'm sure, right, Jesse?
All right.
Okay, he is.
Yeah.
So we gotta do some really informative stuff, like talk about Pontiacs and stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, you better put your smarts on, mister.
That was a good story, though. Now, I had bought some ceramic wax, and I thought that's how you do it. And so I did my truck with it, and then when the next morning I came out, there were a few bugs and leaves, so I sprayed it down, and the water just like flew off the car, like it didn't want anything to do with water. Pretty good. So I thought that was a ceramic coating, but it's actually more to it, isn't it? It's not just a wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched it a little bit, and how it's done. They apply it with this, but it's got to be super clean.
Yes.
And you can do the wheels and the rims and the wheel wells, and it just
really
rinses right off.
Yeah.
So doing it properly, doing the proper cleanup before you do it,
right,
makes it work much better.
Right. Wow. That's pretty extensive. Do they do the glass too? Or do they stay away from the glass?
I never paid no attention.
Just Rain-X on the glass.
Yeah, but Rain-X.
No, they do the glass.
I would imagine they would, but
the way I've had Rain-X on my windshields before, many times, of course, and like you guys have, but nothing repelled water like that ceramic wax I put on. It's just the water just like rolled right off the car. Like
What'd you do? Put it on your van?
no, I put it on my truck.
He had a truck back then.
My Silverado. I had. Yeah.
Do you do any of that stuff at your shop, Steve? Ceramic?
No.
Nothing.
I sent
You
them
ain't got
all,
no time for that.
I sent them all to Brandon.
Do you send them all to Brandon?
Upscale detail.
Upscale
Ceramics?
detail, yep.
Oh, okay.
He just did the red Chevelle for us.
Oh, yeah? How'd it come out?
Beautiful.
Good. Yeah, I got to bring my truck up there.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, so we
I
talked
just
about
bring it to
that.
Todd's house.
Don't bring it to me. I don't do that stuff, dude. Brandon will do it.
By the way, we talked about the Joe Dirt car before we went to break, and I forgot to mention that the story about it is on Hemmings.com, and you can watch a video of 10 facts about Joe Dirt's 69 Dodge Charger, and it's pretty fun to watch. It's not, it's kind of fun. That's all. It's, if you're a car guy and you're interested, especially if you're a Mopar guy, it's pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
Mopar, not a Pontiac.
Yeah.
Mopar.
No problem.
Talking to 3 Chevy guys here.
I know. Believe me, I know. So.
All right, what else you got?
That's what I got to put up with. Let's talk about Fords.
I'm about to say, now you're going to come up with a Ford
We're going to talk about Fords. The 2024 Ford Mustang GT's next generation Coyote V8 is now a crate engine, and this is at thedrive.com. So the new, they just dropped the new 5.0 liter Coyote in a crate, the ones that comes with the new Mustang,
right?
Which is boosted up to 480 horse, and at 71 at 7,100 RPM and 415 pounds-foot. Get that mixed up all of torque, and it's actually the 4th gen Coyote it's cheaper than the Illuminator by a whole $3,000.
Yeah, but it's a lot less horsepower.
Is it really?
Heck yeah.
Well, what is the Illuminator got for horse? Like 500, 600?
No, it's like 700.
Oh,
You just did one.
Yeah, that's why I got in that.
I know. That's why I brought it. Made sure I got that in the article.
Run, son.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it goes up to 9,000 RPMs, right?
No, it goes more than that.
More than
Really?
that. The guy told you? 10,000 RPMs.
Really?
Yeah, because the guy at Lund, after we did the 8,000, he goes, and 9, he goes, you want, okay, so we're going to go to 10 now. I'm like, yeah, no, we don't need to go there.
Right.
This guy's 80 years old. You don't need to be driving that. He's driving in town.
Yeah.
He came by. He brings us brownies.
He drives it every day.
His daily driver.
His daily driver.
Yeah, he brings us some brownies, and the whole side of the car is all covered in mud underneath him. I'm like, dude, what'd you do?
Oh, God.
Well, they're paving out there by Quail Valley, and it's all mud. I was like, we ain't got no rain. How can it be mud, man? I mean,
Cutting through the grass.
Listen,
he told me, he goes, I'm going to tell you again, I built this car to drive. It's no show car for me.
yeah,
You the man.
10,000 RPMs, and he's driving around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
He putts around town too. I see him all the time.
Really?
He's got to be somewhere over by the shop. We see him almost every day when he's driving it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So for 11.5, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad for that.
That thing will twist, man.
I mean, 480 horse and then the 415 pounds of torque. I think that's pretty.
That's
pretty
what we were
good.
going to put in it to begin with. He's the one to come up with that.
Illuminator?
Hey, I seen this Illuminator.
The Illuminator
Looking
is
at it.
like
Okay.
what, 14, 15,000?
No.
No, more than
That's
that.
20, like
Yeah, it's
20,
probably double that.
Well, this says 11,500. It's cheaper than an Illuminator by $3,080. So
Yeah, I'm
if
gonna
you added that up, it's more like 15,000 almost.
I don't know where they found theirs at.
Really?
Maybe it's
Those
just
are last year's prices.
What'd you buy? What'd you
Like
get it for?
$21,000, $22,000.
But that came with
Just
the
for the
training
motor.
too, right? Or no?
No,
That's just the motor.
no. See, you could buy Ford Performance has just like Chevrolet Performance does, have an engine, transmission, and control packages.
Yeah.
Well, I had one all set up for the gentleman I built the car for.
Right.
Then he come to me and said, "Hey, I you ever hear of an Illuminator?" I'm like, "No, I'm not a big Ford guy." And
Yeah.
and
Okay.
he pointed that out, and
Right.
that's how it turned out.
Beautiful.
Well, okay, we're going on break. We're going on break. We're going to come back with Leanna Johnson from Phoenix Specialty Coatings. Leanna will be with us when we come back. We're on Classic Car Radio.
Hey, do that.